Wallah brothers, to honor your mother on one day which the world calls Mother's Day is an insult. In Islam, every day is a Mother's Day and every day is a Father's Day. There is no day that you are not duty bound to her. Listen to what Allah has to say, where Allah will now arouse your sentiments and conscientize you of your obligation to your mother, whose challenges and whose difficulties started prior to you coming in this world. From the very conception, from that day onwards, your mother was in pain for you. The Quran says, وَوَصَّيْنَا الْإِنسَانَ بِوَالِدَيْهِ إِحْسَانًا, and we have enjoined upon man to be dutiful to his parents, to be obligated, to be obliging. Then Allah singles out his duty, the duty of man towards his mother. Allah says, حَمَلَتْهُ أُمُّهُ كُرْهًا وَوَضَعَتْهُ كُرْهًا. His mother bore him with pain. She delivered him with pain. وَحَمْلُهُ وَفِصَالُهُ 30 شَهْرًا. She bore him, then she delivered him, she suckled him, and then weaning him off. The Quran says it took a great portion of 2.5 to 3 years of the strength of this woman, the energy of this woman, the abilities of this woman in this initial stage and in this first development phase of yours, O insan. وَحَمْلُهُ وَفِصَالُهُ 30 شَهْرًا. And this particular bond, where Allah singles out the favor to the mother, is a very critical juncture, is a very critical relation between mother and child. Perhaps if you have to analyze the bond between any two humans, the strongest of bonds that exist is between a nursing mother and her nursing child, between a suckling mother and her suckling child. That is why the commencing and the opening verses of Surah Hajj, where Allah describes the severity of the day of Qiyamah and the supreme horror of the day of Qiyamah, Allah says, يَوْمَ تَرَوْنَهَا تَذْهَلُ كُلُّ مُرْضِعَةٍ عَمَّا أَرْضَعَتْ. It will be that day when a nursing mother will become negligent and will abandon her nursing child. So when this relation will not remain, which is the strongest of relation, naturally no other relation will avail you. وَتَضَعُ كُلُّ ذَاتِ حَمْلٍ حَمْلَهَا. And a pregnant woman will abort her fetus. Nevertheless, the Quran makes mention in this ayat, 3 times Allah speaks about the duty towards your mother. Brothers, wallah, the love of a mother is unparalleled. The love of a mother is unparalleled. Wallah, the hadith says, because your mother has conceived you, that justifies your obligation, not as long as she lives, but even after she leaves this world. رَبِّ ارْحَمْهُمَا كَمَا رَبَّيَانِي صَغِيرًا. Oh my Allah, I have failed in fulfilling the rights of my mother. Wallah, I implore you, I beseech you, I beg you. What has happened to that boy who has grown up today and has taken a woman in his nikah? By all means, but have you dropped and have you lost your morals so much that you sit in seclusion with your partner and cherish and speak ill of your mother? The earth must split and swallow such a person. That boy who sits with his wife and speaks ill of his mother and agrees with his wife, yes, my beloved, mommy is like that. Mommy makes those silly mistakes. May the earth split upon such a man. Wallah, you will find another wife, you'll never find another mother. Just as Allah says, oh my servant, I remember you when you remember me, and I forget you when you remember me. The time you forgot me also Allah thinks of you. That child who is visiting his mother, he is in the du'as of his mother. But the child who has abandoned his mother and this time is not speaking to his mother, Allah's qasam, till today his mother is crying for him. His mother does not forget him even if you've forgotten your mother. Brothers, Musa alayhi salatu wassalam's mother, then again overpowered by emotions. We will come to this topic, and I want to focus on this here. Unfortunately, it's a very hostile relation between mother-in-law and daughter-in-law. And I want to mention certain inputs. As a husband, what is our role? What does Allah demand from us? Of course, if we are going to sacrifice the right of anyone, it's a very, very sensitive place that we have to tread as sons and husbands. One side is your mother, one side is your wife. But inshallah, in the light of few ahadith, I will explain to you your duty. And I will give you an option in the light of Quran and hadith, how you can, mend this relation and come to a workable, suitable solution. So Musa alayhi salatu wasalam's mother then tells her daughter, that is the sister of Musa, now you walk on the side of the river Nile and see what happens to this. Again, emotion. Allah tells her, I will return this child to you. But the mother is the mother. She can't forget. She went through that pain. That is why it is written in Kitab in Mustatraf fi kulli fannin Mustadrab, when Sayyidina Musa, Allah endows him with prophethood, and he becomes the Nabi of Allah Ta'ala, and then Allah speaks with him. In this riwayat it comes, Allah conveyed to him more than 3,500 advisors. But the final time when Musa spoke to Allah, he said, Awsini, oh Allah, advise me. Allah said, Usika bi ummik. Oh Musa, my advice to you is be dutiful to your mother. He said, oh Allah, something of pertinence. Usika bi ummik. Oh Musa, who is Musa? The one whom Allah spoke to. Who is Musa? The one on whom Torah was revealed. Who is Musa? Open Muslim Sharif 2nd volume, who even sent the angel of death back. And the angel of death went to Allah and said, Arsaltani ila abdin la yuridul maut. The very Musa, Allah says, oh Musa, be dutiful. The discussion persisted, and in the end Allah told him, oh Musa, listen. Inna ridaha ridaya. Oh Musa, if you have secured the joy of your mother, you've secured my joy. Oh Musa, if your mother is hurt with you, I am hurt with you.